I'm glad nothing valuable was in it, but still very frustrating.
Dozens of car windows were smashed in Elmwood overnight, and a Jefferson Parish Sheriff's deputy shot at one of the suspects who ran off. Tonight we are learning just how young two of the suspects are. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. At noon, we told you around 45 cars were hit. Now we've learned it was actually 62 vehicles broken into. It happened at the Creeks at River Ridge apartment complex.
The good news tonight is that several suspects were arrested, plus one of their mothers.
Wow.
Lily Cummings just spoke to the sheriff. She joins us live now from the JP Sheriff's Office in Harvey. Lily.
Sharice and Devin, those two suspects that were arrested today are 12 and 14 years old. JPSO says that they're brothers. Now, there are two other suspects that remain at large. I asked JPSO if they're related to the brothers. They said at this time that's still under investigation. It was a peaceful morning until folks in Elmwood at the Cypress Creek apartments walked outside.
I just was taking my dog for a walk and I had to walk past my car and I started walking. I see glass everywhere and I was like, what's going on? And then I start looking and there's caution tape on everyone's windows. Glass is everywhere.
Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office says they received a report around 2 a.m. of a car burglary.
But I had heard something last night because I was up kind of late. I thought I had heard yelling, but it was also hard to hear because of the storm. So I didn't bother to look out the window, but I wish I would have now.
JPSO said there were more than 60 break-ins.
It's unfortunate for sure, and that's something I was happy to see. So just spent the morning cleaning it up and hope to get it repaired soon. But I'd also like to know what happens.
According to JPSO, there were 4 suspects. They arrested 2 brothers who were 12 and 14 years old and their mother, 42-year-old Tiffany Broomfield.
She arrived at our detective bureau for her 2 sons, refused to allow them to have any comment, which is certainly with her right to be able to do so. Continued to argue with our deputies, refused to leave. She had several warrants and attachments out for arrest. She also resisted arrest against our officers when that took, and so she went to jail.
The 3rd suspect got away after jumping in a woman's car. That same suspect later crashed her car with the woman in it and got away on foot. Deputies fired at a 4th armed suspect who fled the scene in a separate vehicle.
My deputy is going home at the end of the night, and that's the case. So if you're out at 2 o'clock in the morning committing burglaries with a gun, be rest assured that that's a deadly weapon and we're going to react accordingly.
According to the sheriff, a deputy fired twice into the car. That suspect got away, headed towards New Orleans on the Earhart Expressway.
This time of age, at 2 o'clock in the morning, you have a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old out there, just committing burglaries, with whoever. I have no clue who they're with right now, but, with that, and of course, the parents don't even know where they are. I mean, I've got 12-year-olds. I know where they are at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Now, the sheriff did say that they spoke with local hospitals. No one has come in with any bullet wounds, so they believe that 4th suspect was not injured by the deputy. They're asking anyone with information to call JPSO or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live, Lily Cummings, Eyewitness News.